Number 2. This is a very inexpensive one, and it's geared towards wood decks, but oil. Number 2, upgrade under $1,000 for a deck. Oil your deck. The cost of the oil is well under $1,000. You could probably hire somebody for less than $1,000 to have it installed, but most of these things, my $1,000 is a materials cost. This is not paying somebody to do it, because most of these things DIY people could do. But adding oil to your deck is one of the best things you can possibly do for any wood deck. I don't care if it's pressure treated or cedar or ipe or some sort of hardwood. It doesn't matter. Adding oil is going to protect your material from the elements. It's going to make it last longer. It's going to make it check and crack less. It's going to stabilize the material. It's going to keep it from drying out too fast or as much. It's going to make it look better. It's going to prevent the color from fading out of the lumber. There's so many reasons to just add a little bit of oil to your deck. Don't use top coat paints or stains or wax products, whatever. They just wear off, chip, fail, fade. So use a penetrating oil. We're firm believers that's the only thing you should put on a wood deck, at least out in the elements where we've got actual seasons. If you're in somewhere where you don't get changing seasons, fine. And it's dry and whatever, fine. However, even those other top coat products just from foot traffic are going to wear off a lot faster than an oil would. So in our market, we deal with people every day who have made bad decisions in their life. But Wade's not here today, so we're going to talk. Zing. You don't want to not show up to the podcast, then you become the target. But they've made a decision because they wound up at a box store somewhere that said, you should buy Bear crap coat and put it on your deck. And they're like, yeah, okay, how much is it? And it's like, oh, it's lucky you, it's buy 2, get 1 off. Oh, perfect. How much are the cans? $100. Oh, weird. $40 last week. Now there's sales on, they're more expensive. So oil. I'm a believer that a poor quality oil is better than a good quality top coat. But I mean, just like buy a good quality oil though. I mean, you do have the option. But do that to your deck. It's going to make it look amazing. It's going to make it last longer. It's going to stabilize it, protect it. The water and the sun's not going to beat it up like it would if you didn't. The color's going to stay more true. You can put tints in and get a different color if you want. Many different things you can do. There's good brands out there. Q-Tech, #1 brand in the world. Mesmers, Superdeck, Sickens. There's lots of good brands. Ready Seal that you can try out there. But something is better than nothing. So we have a question that came in on the Instagram. Can you oil my cedar deck for $750 Canadian? Room and board provided. Perhaps some steak and beer. You're gonna have to put a number on the steak and beer. How much steak and beer are we talking about here? And for how long? If the steak and beer goes on a subscription service and gets delivered to my house on some sort of schedule indefinitely, we can talk. What do you mean you're not getting the questions? You're not seeing the questions?
I didn't get that big one.
Well, we got another.
I got what do you suggest for cedar?
And you never saw the one before? Interesting. Well, that's strange. The LED light guy asks again, what do you suggest for cedar, Shane? For an oil? We think that Q-Tech, not just we think because the tests have shown that Q-Tech is the #1 oil in the world. There is, if you want to Google it, you can Google the Great Stain Shootout that was done by, it was published in the Deck Specialist magazine, and they review about 30 different products, all of which are fairly good, and they give them ratings based on, color fastness and ease of application and performance and so on and so forth, and they rate them all, and then at the end it's kind of like, well, who comes out on top? And their top choice ends up being Q-Tech Extreme. Out of the 30 best products out there, that was the #1. And so we always suggest Q-Tech. We do also carry Mesmers in our store as well, and it's a good product as well. I've personally used Mesmers on my own cedar projects. It works great, and my pressure treated front step on my porch, so it's great as well. And like I said, there's other good products out there like the ones I mentioned, Superdeck and Ready Seal, and all sorts of good ones out there, but only one great one. I'm kidding. There's many great ones. But anyway, check out that Great Stain Shootout if you're in the market for doing this. So because if maybe Q-Tech's not available in your market, in which case you can order it from us online if you want. But if it's not available and there's something that is, you can check these tests and see where the one you're looking at rated out. It's not comprehensive. It doesn't have every product in the world out there, but it's got 30 of them kind of more well-known ones. So, there we go. LED light guy, he's fired up about this topic, this oiling your wood here. Yes, sanding it down and redoing it. Okay, awesome. Can I buy online with you guys? You can, and it actually even ships for free in Canada over $199. And so Q-Tech retails for $119. a gallon plus your tints are $14.99. And without the tint, it will still let the sun change the color. There's no UV protection in the base oil. It's in the tint. So you got to add that as well. But the $1.19 per gallon, the coverage on it is insane. You're going to get between 400 and 800 square feet on that Q-Tech stuff. Mesmer's is half that. Price is also half. But per linear or square foot of coverage, it's about the same price. So, but if you do get over that $200 mark, we ship it for free.